1st of January, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
So reading again from the beginning of the portion. Right?
Okay, so they beginning, okay, they open it and read, but from the beginning of the parsha. Okay. Ad titma ad ha'arev, until, I guess that's another pasuk, right? Titma.
Right.
He'll be impure until the evening. Uvarech l'faneha la'arecha, and he blesses
Before the Kriya and after the Kriya has to make the Berachas Torah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see the Mishnah Berura here. That would begin in Mishnah Berura Sifkat Yud Zayin.
Yud Zion, okay. It says V'galal Sefer Torah, and they roll the Sefer Torah. Okay. Let's see. Harbe Achronim Hiskimu Degalal Lavdavka Ella Ha'ikar Taloi Be'im Beirach Bracha Achrona. Okay, so many of the Achronim agree, Degalal, that it's not specifically rolled.
That, meaning that, yeah, I mean, when the Mechaber said to they did Hagba and they rolled up the silver Lavdavka, not necessarily so.
Oh, it's not so. Okay. Ella ha'ikar taloi be'im beirach bracha achrona, but it depends. The essence of it depends on if he said the second blessing.
Right. I mean that's what's really the main point. Whether you made the bracha achrona or not. That's the main point. Yeah, not whether you actually did the. If we were going to say for Torah, obviously you made a bracha achrona already. But it's even before that. According to Lacha, even if you were made the bracha achrona, that means you're gonna have to start all over again.
Okay, the im lo beirach, but if he didn't say the blessing, afal pi shegalal hasefer choser v'korei et ha-motar below bracha lefaneha. Okay, so if he didn't say the blessing, afal pi, nevertheless, they roll the Sefer Torah and repeat and read a motar. A motar is the rest of it without the bracha before it.
I think the most is the extra which hadn't been read, the additional part which hadn't been read.
So that means he already said the bracha before the reading, right?
Right. Again, these things, he starts out and says, number one, that the Golil is not Tafka. The main point is that he made the bracha achrona. Once he made the bracha achrona, that means it's come to the end of the reading. The reading is now finished, but the problem is you didn't read the whole parsha. You're supposed to, you have to read, right?
Mm-hmm.
Avim lo beirach al kapanim since now if he didn't make the bracha achrona, afal pi shegolo sefer Torah, even though he was golo sefer Torah, chozer v'kora, Esam was a bol bracha of nechne. Since he didn't make a bracha achrona, even if they did gili golio, that means they can still make the continue the reading without having to make a new bracha. Making the bracha achrona is what closes it, and then you have to restart again with the new bracha. And if you didn't make the bracha achrona, then you can simply pick up where you left off, beginning and read, but you don't have to make a new bracha.
Uh-huh.
That's the main point is the bracha. That's what's making the point here.
Okay. Let's see, Yud Chet. Merosh HaParsha, at the beginning of the Parsha. V'hadelo sagi sheyatchil mimakom shepasach mitchila. V'hadelo sagi. And we didn't conclude that the beginning.
If you have to start from the beginning of the parsha. The low sagi. It's not sagi. It's not sufficient.
Oh, sufficient.
Not sufficient.
That he began from the place that the suffix began.
Where he pasak, not suffix, but pasak, where he stopped.
Oh, where he stopped. Oh.
It's not sufficient to pick up where you stop. Why not? Why isn't it sufficient to pick up from where you stop?
Okay. Kevan shelo kara mitchila kaseder shetiknu hacham ein kan kriya.
Since he didn't read initially according to the arrangement that was established, right? It's not considered a kriya.
Oh, okay. Yafal pikain, hiskimu achronim de im doleg eze pasuk eno choser. So what nonetheless?
Yeah.
The Achronim agree that if he should delay.
Let's say Eza Pasuk. Let's say he skipped over, he jumped over one Pasuk.
Oh, he skipped over the Pasuk. He doesn't have to go back. The Eno Choser.
In that case, he doesn't have to be Choser. Why? The
Hari Kore have parashiot b'shabbatot shelahen ukemo la'ayil le'el b'sa'if gimel le'inyan parashat ha'moadim.
So if you skip the pasuk, so that's not going to force him to go back, because in the end, anyway, you're going to read it. All these parshas are read in their completion when it comes to the parshas of Shavua anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay. Achein.
However.
Oh. However, okay. Kol zed davka de'im dileg me ha'pesukim she'enam me'ikar chovat hayom dehainu ad v'lager hagar tocham. Okay.
That's on condition, meaning you don't have to go back and reread if you skip the pasuk. That's only on condition of that pasuk that you skip is not from the primary obligation of that day.
Oh. Okay. Aval im dileg meikar chovat hayom iskim belia rabba the choser, וכמו שנתבאר לאל במשנה ברורה, סעיף קטן, י"א לעניין פסוקי קורבן מוסף.
As we said, the skipping won't force you to go back because you're going to be reading from the parsha anyway when it comes up to that parsha of Shavua anyway. But that's only on condition that what you did skip was a pasuk which was not from the primary reading of that day, right?
Uh-huh.
If he did skip from one of the psukim that were primary to the reading of that day, Eli Rabba, Rabbi Eliezer, Eli Rabba is Hoser. You have to go back. Eli Rabba says that in fact you have to go back.
Oh. Well. Okay, so I guess we're up to Vav.
Correct. 1 second. Just want to see something here in the Short Zion.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, that's all right. Okay, that's all right. Okay, all right. Yeah. So I guess that brings us up to
Mishna Vav, it looks like.
I think so. Let's see. Here's community Rabba. Your test is going on. Vav, right? That goes up. Bring up upstairs to Vav again, right?
Okay. Hakoreh Torah Rishon, V'kara Hasheni Ma Shekara Harishon, Im Hosif Al Ma Shekara Harishon. Or afilu shnayim b'makom delo efshar oto shnei ole min haminyan v'im lav eino ole min haminyan chutz miparei hechag mishum delo efshar.
So let's try and understand what this is referring to here.
Yeah,
Korah b'Torah Rishon, Korah Sheni, Masha Korah Rishon. A person was called up, for example, the Kohen was called up Rishon for his Kriya. Okay. Kohen was called up for his Kriya. So he read what he was supposed to read. Korah Sheni, Masha Korah Rishon. And so the second one read what the first one read. So if he added to something that the first one read already, Gimel Psukim, a minimal of Gimel Psukim, or Filu Shnayim, B'makam Delo Efshar, also Shnei Olim in a minion, or even two in a place where it's not possible to change except to do only two, then the second one is Olim in a minion. I mean, the second one is considered as if he gets an Aliyah. And if he wasn't able to add anything new onto what the Rishon had read, ain't olim in a minyan. He's not going to be able to be counted as having an aliyah for the minyan. Chutz mekari apag to lo efshar, except in the case where we read on like probably Sukkos. Sukkos, it's read the parim of the Chag, and it's not shaykh to do it any other way. Good. Okay, let's see the Mr. Berura explain a bit about this.
Okay, so Vav, Harishon, the Davka Diavad, Aval Hatchila, Ein Kedai, Sheikra Lemafreya, Me'apsukim HaKodmim, Afilu Im Yirtzelo Sifa Lehen Kama.
Okay, this is all B'di Evid, right? It's all B'di Evid. So you're not in a case where it's definitely not proper to add on, to do it in this fashion, to read what's been read already.
Okay, so Ach yesh nohagin b'parashat b'chukotai korin la'oleh l'tochecha shlosha psukim kodem kidei l'hatchil b'davar tov af shekavar kara hashlishi otan ha-psukim. Yesh nohagin.
And this is all different. This is the Evid. But L'chachila, you're not supposed to do this, that you should reread something which has been read previously. But feel even Yurtza, Losif, even if you want to add on to them. Yesh Nogim b'Parshas B'Kuchosai. There are those who are Nogim Parshas B'Kuchosai Shekon Oila L'Tochacha Gam King Kodim. There are those who call the person up for the Tochacha. They also read what was read previously in order to hit the B'Davar Tov. You know, they should begin with something which is good. Av Shepakar, even though you read the third of the earlier already for that. That's a special minhag they have by Parshas B'Kuchosa.
Okay, Shlosha Pisukim b'makom she'afshar.
That's in a place where it's possible to do that.
So when it's possible. Okay. Oh, afilu shnayim.
You're supposed to do 3, but for some reason it's not possible to do 3. You can also do with you do 2.
Oh. Okay. Hainu shosif shnei psukim al pasuk echad shekara mima shlefanav. Ukamo she'anu nohagim b'rosh chodesh shalevi matchil pasuk kara kohen beino mosif rak shnei psukim mipnei she'i afshar b'inyan achar kamo she'yit ba'er b'hilchot rosh chodesh. I was going to mention that on Rosh Chodesh they do that.
Right.
But he says it here.
Yeah, what we do on Rosh Chodesh is based upon what we're learning here, for sure.
That's right, because like when I get Kohen, I see they go back a pasuk for the Levi.
Right. That's right. Okay.
Okay, so Kaf Bet.
Right.
Let's see. The Makom de lo efshar. So it says Hainu de lo efshar likro shlosha ki im shnayim mishum desalik inyana. The ilo efshar kolal have dumya de farei hechag.
Sometimes it's a situation which is impossible that you can't call in any way 3 psukim. Only kiim shnayim is from the silik because the topic comes to an end. It's similar to the same situation that exists by on Sukkot the Pariyachan. So we have to go back and reread, even though it's not with the tefillah, but there's no choice in this case. Right?
Okay. Kaf Bet. Makom de lo efshar. Hainu de lo efshar likrot shlosha ki im shnayim mishum de salik in yana. The
Topic came
lo
to an
efshar.
end. The topic came to an end.
Oh, the topic came to an end.
Yes, silik inyana. The topic came to an end.
Oh, so the lo efshar klal Ave Dumya de Fare Hechag.
If it's impossible, then it's also similar to the case of the reading on Sukkot.
And Sukkot. Okay. Bimlav. Shelo karash lo shaba makom de efshar lo likroch lo shah. O shelo karash naim b'makom shaya efshar lo akol panim likrot l'shnayim.
That this is if you have not yet read 3 psukim, that it's possible to read 3, but you didn't read 3, or there was only 2 read in a place where it's possible. So then you have no choice. Okay, you have no choice. You read 2. 2 is 2, and that's it.
Okay. Unfortunately, I think it's
It's possible.
10:30. Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's stop here then. Continue tomorrow, Mr. Shem.
Okay. Very good. Yeshkaya.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Lou. Have a
Thank
good day,
you.
Mr. Shem. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Rabbi. Shkoyach, Mayor.
Thank you very much, Lou. Yeah.